Welcome to the April 2012 City Focus Update. On this edition, the new Blackboard Connect notification system. Round Rock, sports capital of Texas. Did you know? And changes to the city's water rates and restrictions. All this and more on City Focus.
The City of Round Rock is unveiling a new way to communicate to its residents with Blackboard Connect.
From sending notifications during tornado warnings to promoting public meetings, Blackboard Connect gives the city the ability to reach thousands of residents in minutes. The system allows the city to make phone calls, send text messages and emails on a citywide basis to neighborhoods or even a single street, depending on the nature of the notification.
The great thing about Blackboard Connect is the variety of messages that we can send either to the city as a whole or just to a specific neighborhood or even folks that just live on one street. Say around election time, when early voting starts, we could send a message to everyone in the community. On the other hand, if we're going to be doing, say, sidewalk repairs on a single street, we can just contact people on that street. So we can broadcast wide or we can be very focused with the messages that we send. There's a lot that we're doing here at the City of Round Rock, and we impact folks in a lot of different ways. And so this is just another tool for us to reach people and let them know what we're doing, if we're going to be working in their neighborhood, if there's a bigger program going on that we think they need to be aware of. Yeah, this system doesn't replace the reverse 911 system that the City of Round Rock participates in with all our regional government partners. The reverse 911 system is used exclusively for emergencies. We can use this system for things like rainouts and league play for baseball and softball. Our staff will be able to, even on a smartphone, just sort of hit a button, and everyone who's registered to play a game out, say it out at Old Settlers Park that's been rained out will get a message letting them know, hey, don't come out to the ballpark tonight, we're rained out.
If you've put your home phone on a do not call list, you'll need to sign up for the new service. If you would like to add text or email capability, you'll need to add those to the system as well. To log into the sign-up portal, simply go to roundrocktexas.gov/connect.
Texas leads the nation in flood deaths. Most flood deaths are due to people driving into floodwaters. 2 feet of rushing water can move even the largest vehicles. He trusts you and will follow you anywhere. His trust, your decision. Make the right choice. Turn around. Don't drown.
When Nancy Yawn isn't introducing City Focus segments, which makes up maybe 1% of her time here at the city, she's busy successfully promoting Round Rock as the sports capital of Texas. From baseball and softball to frisbee golf and soccer, Round Rock has become the premier destination for recreational and youth sports. The city capitalized on its outstanding athletic fields and venues like the Dell Diamond when it chose to brand Round Rock as the sports capital of Texas for its tourism program.
The events that we bring into town offer our local residents the opportunity to participate in any and all of the events or just come out and watch. Sports tourism is part of our economic development program to diversify the economic base. The visitors who come to participate and watch spend their money at our local businesses, infusing new cash into the economy. Some of the recent events we've held are baseball, soccer, softball. Those tournaments brought in over 3,000 participants and generated over $800,000 into the local economy. Upcoming in April, we have more baseball and softball, and we're anticipating another 3,000 folks.
Total direct travel spending in Round Rock totaled a whopping $227 million in 2010. The last year figures were available. State and local tax revenue directly generated by travel spending was approximately $20 million. It's big business and helps diversify Round Rock's economy. We'll keep sharing the good news about our sports tourism program with you here in coming months. To get the latest from our Convention and Visitors Bureau, visit sportscapitaloftexas.com.
Even with recent rainfall, water conservation is still a priority at the city. Christy Justice has an update on our water conservation efforts, including new water rates that go into effect in May.
Last month, City Council approved a new 4-tiered water rate structure to encourage conservation. This new rate structure will be in effect between May and September, starting this year.
The reason this is important is it promotes our conservation efforts that the city is implementing. We're trying to cut down on that high usage during those 5 summer months. About 10% of our residential properties use about 30% of our residential water. So during those months, if we can get them to conserve more and cut down their usage, it helps everybody in the city. Some of the benefits are we can put off expansions of the water treatment plant or expansions of our water system, which helps at the end of the day, helps keeps our rates low because we do not have to issue debt to build these new systems.
Under the new rates, customers who use 18,000 gallons a month or less, which is 74% of residential users, will not see any change in their monthly bills. Customers using 30,000 gallons per month would pay $3.54 more per month than under the former rates. Customers using 40,000 gallons per month would pay $21.14 more. Customers using 80,000 gallons per month would pay $91.54 more. With recent rains helping to alleviate drought conditions, the City Council has decided to end Stage 2 mandatory once-a-week watering restrictions. The city strongly encourages residents to follow the twice-a-week watering schedule.
We've come out of a severe drought in 2011. In 2012, we've been seeing significant rain. It's helped our lakes, which is where we get most of our water from. So we've been able to cut back on those restrictions. We're now into a mode where we're voluntary twice-a-week watering. So hopefully people continue to follow that schedule. It's important to try to follow that schedule because it helps us balance our system and balance our demands on our system as we go into the summer months. It's important to think of conservation all the time. I mean, at this time a year ago, our lakes were full. Well, it stopped raining, and we saw what had happened to our lakes and how the amount of water available to us. So the weather patterns in the state of Texas change very fast. So it's important that we consistently treat water importantly, and we need to protect that natural resource and conserve whenever possible.
Water conservation is important to the city and our region as we protect this limited natural resource. To get an estimate of how much your water bill could be under the new rates, visit roundrocktexas.gov/mybill and use the conservation rate calculator. To find out your watering days, check out When Should I Water at roundrocktexas.gov/waterwise.